Our Herbal Defense Tincture is the first thing I reach for when someone in my house is getting sick. I reach for that first. I also reach for the Immune Shield Syrup and the Parasite Relief because that triple threat will kill off anything that's causing sicknesses in my house. It's especially good for strep throat. You can drop this right into the throat and it will kill off that bacteria causing the sickness. It may burn a little because of some of the things in it, but it is worth the burn to get the potency that you need to get better.
So this often isn't the first one I tell people to try. I tell them to try the Immune Shield, which is more palatable, a little bit sweeter because we add that maple syrup. However, it's so good at what it does. So on the other hand, it's a great one to try, especially if you want that really solid immune hit. This will give it to you. Kyle Christensen, who is an herbalist that we know, created a recipe that he called Herbal Gold. This is based on his recipe, and we've added a couple things. I've added herbs that we can grow here on our small farm. So we've shifted the recipe just a little bit, but it's so powerful and so potent and so good at what it does that if you can manage to get this down, it's worth it. And even though it has that little burn that you were talking about, my kids have learned that if they'll start with this and add some super immune and then add in the parasite relief if they need to, that it'll be gone so quickly, it's better just to take it. It's a really great immunity tincture to have in your house.
We have a friend whose young adult son loves this tincture so much for how quickly it helps him get over sicknesses that when he was getting ready to go spend some time in a third world country on the other side of the world, he would not leave home without it. He said, I've got to have that for my trip. That's how powerful it is. And this is one you make with our basic tincture making instructions where you soak the herbs, you press them out, and it's completely ready to go. If you are trying to give it to young children, you can also add the maple syrup, but we really like it full strength.
If you want to make it full strength and then just add maybe some maple syrup to it as you're giving it to people, that's also an option.